up, Sauce Gang, and welcome back to the channel. Hot Sauce Beats here with another Unstable SMP reaction for you, chat, and the wait is officially over because the one, the only King Parrot has uploaded and is back and just dropped I Ran for King on the Unstable SMP. Now, chat, this video has been 2 weeks in the works, and we're seeing Parrot run against LETTUCEK. I can't wait to see what happens. Merry Christmas Eve, chat. We are getting to Christmas early with this one. I'm hyped to jump in this, but before we do, can you please show Parrot some love by subscribing to his channel? You know the deal. We trying to get to 250,000 subs, so if you haven't yet, please smash that subscribe button and join the Sauce Gang family. But enough talking. Let's get to reacting and roll that bomb ass intro, chat.
Hot Sauce Beats is finally here. Hot Sauce Beats is finally here. Eat, sleep, make beats. Eat, sleep, make beats.
Hot Sauce Beats! Woo woo! Oh, it's time, chat. Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's eat, chat. Let's eat.
Recently, on the Unstable SMP, LETTUCEK, the leader of Law, held a server-wide emergency announcement, where he declared that he would be hosting an election for the first king of Unstable.
I believe the Unstable SMP needs a ruler, and so I've taken it upon myself to run an election.
But it was obvious that the election was never meant to be fair, and Lettuce simply planned on becoming king himself. I had to stop him. I quickly headed off to a remote jungle village, where I managed to secure 109 votes and qualify for the election. But from here, beating Lettuce would be no easy task, since I was nearly 6,000 votes behind him, at the very bottom of the entire candidate pool.
Even got more.
And so, with the election just about to begin, Lettuce gathered all of the candidates together to make an important announcement.
Number purple.
Hello everyone! Again, I just wanted to personally congratulate all of you. Getting those first 100 votes was no easy task, and you should all be proud of yourselves for making it this far. But there can only be one king on Unstable. So in this election, there are 3 major rules. Rule number 1. Every 2 weeks, the candidate pool will be cut in half. So since there are 16 of you, in 2 weeks' time, only the top 8 of you in votes will remain. Rule number 2. Unlike normal elections, votes are not permanent, and players can change their votes at any time. The voting board will be updated every single morning.
Oh, that sounds
Rule number
chat.
3. Finally, during the election, all candidates must live inside the Northern Council. The top 8 will stay inside of the castle, while the bottom 8 will live in the towers on the walls. This is for your own safety. Now that everyone knows the rules, you can head to your rooms. Good luck in the election, and again, may the first king of Unstable be the one who was always meant to rule.
Sounds super sus,
Having
chat.
no idea as to how I could possibly win this election, I decided to meet back up with my best friend Theo to go and check out my room on the wall of the Northern Council. Yeah, and basically, according to Lettuce, he said that while this election is going on, I have to live inside of Northern Council.
The fact that we can't even, like, I can't even listen, like, I'm practically like your personal bodyguard. You could at least like tell him that or something. Like, God.
Ooh.
Dang, this is a fancy room though. Whoa.
Luckily, the election situation wasn't hopeless yet. 2 days ago, I'd gotten a message from a mysterious player that called themselves the Owl, who was likely an insider in Lettuce's faction, Law. Without the information that I got from the Owl, there was no way I would have been able to qualify for the election. And, like last time, it seems like the Owl had a plan in mind for me. Congratulations on making it this far. I think it's about time that we finally talk. In exactly 1 week's time from now, let's meet in the center of the Northern Council. I have very important information regarding Lettuce that can help you make it to the next round. I'll see you there.
Oh,
The
chat.
Owl.
I don't even know who.
Yo, wait.
I don't know who to think
Yo,
the
they
owl
left
is.
us a goodie bag.
Wait,
Dude,
what?
What is this? Protection 1? They left a totem though. Dude, there's projectile protection.
Dude, they put projectile protection
That's
on the chest
insulting.
plate.
That's actually insulting. Who do they think we are, bro? All of this and they can't even give us some decent armor? Dude, I'm not even taking
Buns,
that.
chat.
Well, I guess if this is gonna be our place, I think I should probably grab our stuff from the potion shop, right?
Yeah, honestly, go ahead. While Theo headed off to move all of our belongings from Capital City, I decided to go and scout out my competition. Luckily, according to the rules of the election, all I had to do was make it into the top 8 by the end of the 2-week round, which was still a lot easier said than done, since that still meant that I had to pass 8 other candidates, some who I had never met before, and some who were a lot more familiar than others.
What you staring at?
No way, bro.
missed Boosfer,
One of these
bro.
candidates was Boosfer, a player who had tried to scam and rob me multiple times in the past. And honestly, I had no idea how he had even managed to qualify. How did you get 380 votes?
How are you here, by the way? I don't see you on the board. Oh, wait. You're the bottom frame of the board. Oh. Where do you live, by the way? Where did they put you? They let the
that
top
tower.
8? So this is the peasant area? That tower?
Oh
do you
my
have in
gosh,
there?
it's not even that bad of a room, dude. Like, they even gave us our
Peasants.
own goodie bag and like...
Are you listening? Clean out your ears. Peasant!
Where do you live?
I live in here, in the castle. I have a really nice room with some goodies.
This is pretty nice.
Yeah, this is my room. Welcome in.
Wow.
How do you like
Yeah,
it?
this is a lot bigger than mine.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a lit room, bruv.
Why is there a melon and an apple on that painting?
Wait, I low-key have to go.
Wait, why?
I'll see you later. I'd made a massive mistake. While reading the owl's message, I'd gotten distracted by Theo, and because of this, I had accidentally left the message inside of my room completely unattended. Who is that? Hello?
Oh, hey.
What are you doing in my room?
Oh, I was sent by LETTUCEK to guard you. I'm a guard, so yeah.
He was reading it.
What's up, man? How are you doing?
A guard? Lettuce had never said anything about sending a guard to protect me. So, how are you, like, meant to protect me?
Well, like, I have a sword and an axe. Potions, I guess. I don't really know what that question means. Wait, I think I have something that comes up, you know? So I'll be back.
It only took me a few seconds to realize that this book was a fake. In the original message, weeks had been spelled with an apostrophe. Wait a minute. Yo! And to my worst fear, the guard had gone completely invisible. And if he managed to make it to the castle, he would definitely hand over the owl's message to Lettuce, which would in turn put the owl in serious danger. But seeing that there were no other guards in the area, I realized that this was my chance. I had to kill him.
Bro. You an assassin? You ain't... Oh, dude, that's a clutch shot. He makes it.
And by some miracle, it seemed like there was no one in the main area of the Northern Council, and the guard was too far for his death message to have reached anyone inside the castle. I had just barely managed to protect the owl's identity. But strangely enough, the next day, Lettuce called for all the candidates to meet up again, saying that he had another important announcement.
Hey everyone, so it's now day 2 of the first cycle, and as you can see, the voting board has been
Nobody saw
updated.
it, dude.
Thanks so much for showing up to this announcement on such a whim. I know I don't give you guys much notice, but thanks for making it anyways. So I was thinking last night, and I figured that a lot of
Bet I know who it is. The owl, Deputy Ace. Because again, we've been saying slowly but surely we think Deputy Ace is going to turn on Lettuce, and I think Calamity is going to become Lettuce's new right-hand man. I think the Owl's Deputy Ace.
The server members of Unstable don't really know who you all are. And to give everyone the fairest chance in this election, I wanted to host a debate. How does that sound?
Like garbage. Do we have to show up for the debate? Cause like I don't really think that if I really tried, I don't think anybody would stand a chance. So I think I'm gonna pass on that one.
Well, let me make this clear, because if you are not present for this debate, then you will be immediately removed from the election.
I love how
This
Lettuce is
debate will
just
take place in
making all
exactly
the
1
rules.
week from now, and each of us will be randomly assigned one opponent to go against. Your opponent will be picked randomly via a lottery system that my right-hand man, Deputy Ace, will run right now. Ace, go ahead.
Horace Altman versus Dame of Clowns.
Excuse me, chat.
Napa Rizal versus Tom LWSM. Horace Civet versus Purpled. Jumper Who versus Boosfer.
Parrot.
Sir Pig
Oh, wait.
versus Bimata. The next matchup is
Parrot versus Lettuce.
Parrot X2 versus
Lettuce K.
Lettuce K, our leader. Slato versus Fwenley. Finlow versus Arachnid.
Okay. Now that all the matchups have been assigned, I wanted to let you all know that yesterday, a guard inside of Law went missing. His name was Jackman102. We've heard nothing from him, and we wanted to know if any of you have heard or seen anything related to him since he was on duty inside of the Northern Council. Alright, well, we'll keep searching. But as you all know, we stop at nothing to make sure that justice is served. And good luck to everybody on the debate. Remember, it's in exactly 1 week from now.
Theo,
Yo, what's up, Parrot?
what's up?
What was the announcement that they had you listen to? What was going on?
They announced a debate between all the candidates.
A debate?
Yeah, like each of us got an opponent, and then we have to debate in front of. Apparently, there's going to be like a big crowd here.
Wait, so who are you debating?
Lettuce.
Of course. No, I think that's
Dude,
good,
there's
though.
no way. How
I
did you
think that's good.
like? I don't.
There's a pretty good chance that it was rigged, and there was a pretty good chance that he purposely picked me. But Theo,
If I was
I
Lettuce, I
get to
wouldn't want to
debate
go up
Lettuce.
against Parrot, though. I think it's good
in
that
front of
Parrot's-
thousands of
Yep.
people. And if I can just figure out a way to win the debate, I can become king. Right? I can make it to the next round.
Take
What do we
Lettuce
want
out
to
from
do?
the get.
What's our plan here?
I think there's still a way.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
I have very important information regarding Lettuce that can help you make it to the next round. If the owl knew some sort of information about Lettuce like he was saying, I could use it in the debate against him. But since the owl didn't want to meet up for another few days, Theo and I decided that in the meantime, we would head off to try and get some more votes.
So then, Capital City should have the most like people to campaign to, and these
What is
people already
this?
know you.
Is this some sort of like voting booth?
Yo, who you voting for?
Okay, alright, let's go. Our first stop was Capital City, where we plan to get votes by going around door to door. Well, home sweet home, bro. But thanks to Theo, this approach was not working at all. Yo, you have to knock,
Hey,
Theo.
who are you voting for? Who are you voting for? Vote, yo,
You
vote
don't
for
wanna
Parrot.
annoy them,
Vote for
Theo.
Parrot,
Come
bro.
on,
Theo,
bro.
this is not.
Have you
no.
voted yet? Hey, open up. Open up.
Theo,
Yo,
Theo, Theo.
vote for
Theo,
Parrot.
You guys gotta change
Vote
your
for
ways,
Parrot, bro. Vote for Parrot.
Bro,
Vote for
Theo,
Parrot.
this is what happens
Vote
when...
for Parrot, okay? Not at me.
Theo,
Not at me.
Theo.
Say you'll vote for Parrot.
What
bro.
are
Nod
you
your head.
doing?
Nod your head.
Okay, Theo. We need to be more logical, okay? Like, we need to give them an actual reason to vote for me. We can't just, like, barge in.
Yeah, no, I get you completely.
Okay, let's go.
Kristen,
Yo, Do you mind if we come in?
Yo, hey, you want some loot?
Bro, what are
You want
you
some loot?
doing? Theo!
Dude. I have. There's
to
golden
buy 'em.
apples for you right here. Don't. Not yet. Listen, we need your vote.
Dude, Theo, this is not working, bro. Dude, like, Lettuce has 6,000 total votes. And we only have 100.
Gotta start changing
There
the
just
ways
has to be
fast.
some way, right? There has to be some way to make the top 8. If we can just get like 200 more votes.
We could like stand on the street corner and like shout at people.
No, we
Come on,
should
Shaq,
never
I'll blow
actually
my
like
nose.
force anybody to vote. They should be voting because like they actually care.
How do we make them care?
We can try posters.
That propaganda
Alright,
going,
well,
Shaq.
we should be far out enough.
Get that propaganda going.
Yeah, this is gonna have to be pretty big. Did you bring blocks?
I brought a shovel. All right, I'm gonna go mine some blocks.
Oh, for
Alright,
Parrot.
should be good. There's no way. Bro,
That's terrible.
what? Theo,
Can you tell
Theo.
who did what?
Yeah. I got mine done. How's yours look?
you have a map,
campaigning.
right?
Yeah.
Do you see anything that's wrong with this?
Yeah, I think it needs an exclamation mark. We need to get like the urgency across, I think.
Bro,
What?
Oh, that looks terrible.
how do you spell parrot?
Oh, it is spelled wrong.
P.
You spelled my name with 1 R!
Okay, look,
Bro, you can literally see on my name tag right above my head.
dude. Okay, like it's
I'm not gonna lie, Chad. I didn't
it's
even
fine,
catch that.
dude. It's
It
it
just-
literally
it
it
looks
gets the
terrible.
message across just fine. Okay.
You spelled my name with 1 R.
It's fine. I'm pretty sure this is how
Alright.
you spell it in French
No,
anyway.
alright.
Like
Are we serious right now? Are we serious?
we don't even have that much time anyway. We need to get back and like actually put these up.
Dude, you gotta love Theo, bro.
You think people are actually gonna see this and vote for me? Like, there's no way, right?
Yes, dude. Yes. If I
Hey.
see this, I'm gonna come over and check what's up.
I love the fact that Theo's helping though and trying.
Parrot. Parrot. How do you pronounce this?
Parrot. It's pronounced parrot, buddy. Better get
it's
used to
mis-
saying it.
Are you even on the board?
Listen, I'm his
Oh,
campaign
Bald
manager.
the
Okay.
Bird.
You have any
Bald
any
the
issues
Bird.
with Parrot, and you can take it
Bro,
up with
that's
me.
not my name. That's
Sorry.
not my name.
Sorry. Any issues with Parrot, and you can take it up with me.
Hero. Parrot.
Really? Bald the Bird.
That's not my name.
Okay, Boosfer, you got 400
Yo,
votes, right?
bowed.
Maybe more at this point. I don't know.
How?
Let me show you. Are there any? Oh, I see a name tag. Yo, follow me. Follow me. Watch this. Watch this. This is how you can get 1 vote in under a minute.
Oh man.
Ding ding. Oh. Salutations, neighbor. Here's a shulker. Pick a book real quick. Just 1 book. Pick it out. I have like a little challenge for you. Okay, so, okay, I want you to close your eyes. Okay, in real life, and then right click, type out BOOSFER as fast as you can. Okay, as fast as you can. Then I want you to sign the book and toss it over to me. Yeah.
No way.
Now, how fast was your time of typing the word? How fast was it? Yeah, I don't care. Thank you for the vote. Yeah, see, this is yeah.
All right, Boosfer, it was nice running into you, bro.
Peasant.
I'll see you back at the Northern Council.
You see that poster? Look behind them. You see that blue poster? They might put that on your house if you vote for them. Yeah.
Here we can do some more postering.
Theo, I really don't think this is gonna work. We should head back to Northern Council.
Yeah, honestly, the postering would probably do better there.
That's not what I meant, but sure.
Oh.
Dude, 3 days campaigning, and I don't think we did anything actually productive.
Oh my stars. Parrot X2, it's a pleasure to see you again, my friend. How have you been?
We're just doing some campaigning. You
Hey,
know how
good,
it is.
bro. Is that where y'all coming back from, I assume?
Yeah, well, just, nice to see you.
No. Well, I mean, hold on a second. I mean, I'm sure you've heard recently that a law guard died inside the Northern Council a few days ago, so we just gotta run a quick item check on you guys, if that's all right.
An item check?
Yeah. I mean, I just want to make sure that, everyone in here is safe. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, great.
An item check? I still had the owl's messages in my inventory, and if I couldn't quickly come up with some sort of way to hide them, I was going to be putting the owl in serious danger.
So as you can see, we've got our scrumptious cakes down here, and then you guys are just gonna fill your items in these top chests, all right? Don't get me wrong, I trust you though. Like, you saved my life in the past, so I don't see why you'd lie to me.
What you say? What? What
It's
is?
just
What happened?
But that's when I remembered something. Since these books weren't signed, I could literally just delete the messages.
Oh yeah, huh?
Oh well, you gotta put them in your crafting slots and your
Oh,
offhand.
okay.
Sorry. I'm just trying to make sure I can get my inventory right after.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Am I good to go?
Yeah, looks good to me.
Dude, oh
There you
my
go.
god. This lectern,
I-
bro. Alright.
I don't know what
This...
we had to do with your guard. He probably just deserted.
I mean, I don't know. Hey, I'm just making sure. All right, I'm just looking
Get all
out
them
for.
cakes,
I
get
mean,
all
they're
them
not
cakes.
particularly paid very well, from what I've heard.
Whoa, why would you say that?
It's just what's going around, you know.
am I good to go?
Hmm.
Am I good?
Look pretty good. Let me just take a gander at some things real quick.
$50.
All right. Well, either way, you guys are clear. And like, I don't really know what's been going on, to be honest. I've also been out campaigning myself. But just to let you know, I've buffed up our surveillance practically everywhere. So if you see a lot of guards on duty, just know that's why. But if anything, it should make you feel safer, you know?
They're watching.
Mhm.
Alright, yeah.
Watching, chat. They're always watching,
yeah.
bro.
Alright, see ya. Good luck.
Good luck, my friends.
Yeah, dude.
What's
I'm
the
not a fan
whole
of
deal
lettuce,
with
bro.
that guard thing? He's making like such a big deal over this one guard. Like he just says is missing. And now my whole inventory is just cluttered because of his stupid item check. I guess I am still curious, like what actually happened to them though. Like, have you heard about any of this? What? Wait, so you killed a guard in the middle of this giant fortress?
Like, the guy stole the message from the owl. And he was going to give it to Lettuce if I didn't kill him. I really didn't have a choice.
What are we gonna do, bro?
I don't know.
Oh my
Every
god.
day, bro. With
Oh
that
my
Disney
God.
Channel flow.
Okay, so what do we do about the owl then? Like, can we just ask the owl for help since we covered for him?
Well, the owl said that they wanted to meet in the center of the Northern Council, but the issue is now Lettuce doubled his surveillance and he has people literally watching everywhere. Like, everywhere, dude.
Like, I don't even know what we're gonna do.
It was true. If I wanted to win this debate, I had to meet with the owl. And there was no way that the owl and I could meet in the Northern Council in this current state. Which meant that until I got some sort of contact from them, there was really nothing I could do.
I think we should practice.
For the debate?
Yeah, come in here.
Oh my god,
Sure.
yes.
I'll be Lettuce,
Let's,
okay?
let's debate who's the
Okay.
biggest bird.
Okay, so yeah, let's say I'm the moderator. Lettuce, what are you gonna do to keep people safe on the server? And then Lettuce would go, I'm gonna kill Wemmbu and I'm gonna have lots of the bodyguards with armor and stuff. And then what are you gonna say to that?
I'm gonna say Lettuce. Wait, what do I say?
Talk about how terrible of a job he's done.
But is that really the right way to go about a debate? Shouldn't a debate be less about, like, trying to
Parrot.
stain someone else? And like,
Parrot. It's not about being right. You just gotta make the other guy look worse.
So then I'd say, Lettuce, didn't you leading an army of 1,000 players lead to all 1,000 of them dying?
Yes, there you go.
Okay.
Pile on the pressure.
Theo and I spent hours practicing for the debate, but still, there was zero contact from the owl.
How are you gonna pay for those food farms?
Look, I'm not 100% sure how I'm gonna pay for them yet, but what I will say is that if I have to build them by hand, then I will.
Yes, dude. Oh my god.
But it's true, it is true.
I know.
And interestingly, as the day went on, more and more players were gathering inside of the Northern Council. Well, Lettuce, then who is the biggest bird?
Is it not obvious?
Okay. Dude, okay, wait, what is going on? Throughout the entire day today, I keep seeing people like... Do you see this? Look,
Wait, yeah, what's going on?
there's just like a gathering of people inside the main area. Look, there's more coming. Look.
Oh wow, yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait, Theo, come over here.
This could be a chance to get more votes.
But that's when I realized something. What if I had gotten zero contact from the owl because they still planned to meet at the original place during the original time? And seeing that there was some sort of crowd forming in the Northern Council, there was a non-zero chance that the owl planned to use it as a distraction to meet with me. Especially since it seems like it was going to line up perfectly with the owl's meeting time. In other words, I had to check it out. I have to go.
Take as much as you need.
Thanks.
Do you want me to go invis with you, or should I stay visible?
I'll be back, okay?
All right. Be safe.
Check out this mob of people. Hey, Parrot's not at the bottom anymore.
At their worst, and giving them loot,
Hello,
giving
and
them
thank you
food,
for
giving them
attending. Can we
homes.
just gather up, please.
Oh god.
Nice humble crowd we have here today. Thank you all. Thank you all for coming out. Though I come today not bearing the best news. See, exactly 1 week ago, we experienced the loss of one of our hardest working soldiers. Jackman 102 was his name. He was a believer in our cause, and he climbed through the ranks, with hard work and determination.
Rest in peace, Jackman.
Rest in peace, Jackman.
And unfortunately, investigations tell us that he was massacred right here at the Northern Council by the hands of a mystery assailant.
Rest in peace, Jackman.
Peace, Jackman.
Rest in peace, Jackman.
But in trying times like these, it's important to remember that now more than ever, we need to stick together. We have to stay united and keep pushing for a better tomorrow. It's what people like Jackman would have wanted. We've got enemies surrounding us from all ends. And I appreciate you all for putting your trust in me and the law to help make this server safe. Because I for one am tired of these power-hungry people thinking that they can come along and massacre us and simply escape. Vanish without a trace. I've been on the receiving end of so many horrible leaders on this server. But now that I finally have a chance to make a difference.
Say, where'd he go? This has to be Deputy Ace, chat. Where are we going?
Parrot, I'm the owl.
You're the owl? I guess I didn't really know what to expect. All I knew about the owl was that they were probably working inside of Law. But to be honest, I had no recollection of ever meeting this player before, which was a bit strange since he seemed to know all these different things about me.
So,
I don't think this is
hi.
the owl.
Yes, I'm a part of Law, and I'm kind of like a higher up here. I'm working close with Lettuce, you know, and I'm in a high position of power somehow. I just kind of ended up here.
Dude, do you understand how risky it was to try and meet in the center of Northern Council? Like, why did you pick that place specifically? Like, someone already noticed me.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if you'd be able to make it either. The guard system here, it's been like really increased everywhere in this Northern Council.
Wait, so if you're the owl, that means that you're the one who's been sending me these messages the whole time. You're the one who told me to go all the way out to Trebo Village. You're the one who got me to the emergency announcement in the first place. That was you?
Yeah.
I don't understand. Like, first of all, you're putting yourself in danger by like going behind Lettuce's back and doing this. And then second, bro, like, why did you choose me?
Well, what do you mean? Okay. I mean, I guess you don't really know much about me or who I am, really. But to be honest, I just wanted to say thank you.
For what?
Well, ever since I've joined Unstable SMP, every town or civilization, I'd always end up at the bottom somehow, and it's really tough. Like, I moved to Capital City, and eventually, after a while, I ended up in like a lot of debt there. And it was really piling up. But then you gave items to me. And I don't even know if you realized it was me or I was there, but I got a chest and it was full of gold blocks, and that alone helped me pay off my debts. It was one of the kindest things anyone has done for me, and after this, it made me realize like I wanted to leave Capital City. And I wanted to help other players too. I went around trying to look for what I could do to help the server, and I decided to join Law. I thought if I joined Law, I could help so many other players on the server. As I was climbing through the ranks of Law and I got closer to the higher ups and got closer to Lettuce, I realized that his definition of justice was kind of skewed, and it did not feel right. When he announced that he wanted to run King for the server, I didn't feel good about it. But then I remember you, and it made me realize that I think you're the one who's fit to run the server. You inspired me so much. That's why I became the owl. I wanted to be a bird too. One as big as you, as cool. And
maybe he is that?
I truly believe deep down that out of everyone on Unstable SMP, that you fit the most to rule the server. That's why it's my duty to help you get there. With my position higher up in the law, I decided to change rules and add new ones to try and help you win this election.
So it really was you this whole time.
Yeah, so did you get that message, that last one I sent about the thing?
Yeah, you said you had important information about Lettuce, right?
So, yes. Well, you know, there's the debate tomorrow, and LETTUCEK, when he's going there, he truly thinks that literally no matter what, he's gonna win. But there's something really important I need you to know. As you know, when he made the emergency announcement the other day about Wemmbu...
But before you all make up your minds on who you want to vote for, or if you even want to run, let me explain why I believe that I would be the best king.
Wemmbu?
This right here, everyone, is Wemmbu, one of the players responsible for the recent massacre, and I captured him myself.
Well, I need to tell you, Parrot, that he no longer has Wemmbu captured. Wemmbu escaped.
Wait, what? But Wemmbu
Yeah.
is literally like Lettuce's trump card. Like, Wemmbu is the reason why Lettuce got all of these votes in the first place.
Not anymore.
Yes. Yes, you're thinking correctly. So
Wait, this is
the reason
crazy.
I'm telling you this.
If people realize that Wemmbu escaped law custody, then they have no reason to vote for Lettuce anymore. It shows that Lettuce is literally incompetent.
Yes, you managed to say it before I could even do it. You're honestly very, very quick thinker. And did you know this? Lettuce assigned me as the commentator for tomorrow's debate, so I can literally make sure that it's brought up when you debate him. Wow. This, I'm telling you, is like your way of making it to the top 8.
It is. It literally is. I'm genuinely second to last right now, but if I can just smoke Lettuce in the debate, then it's over for him.
Yeah, I mean, of course.
Okay, I probably gotta head back to my room, but after the debate, do you want to like meet back up here again?
Yes, of course. I'd love to do that. And Parrot, good luck in the debate.
Aww.
I'm really rooting for you.
We all rooting for you, Parrot. You gotta save Unstable.
Hello, welcome everyone to the first of many debates.
Welcome.
I'm here to introduce you guys to the start of our brand new election, where today we'll get to meet the 16 candidates that you guys all voted for. They're going to be going head to head in 1v1s, and it's going to be led by our commentator Spectacle, one of the most trusted, honest members of Law. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. My name is Spectacle, one of the members of Law. I will be the commentator for today's debate. This debate will be split up into 8 total matches between 2 of the candidates. First up, we have Horace versus Game of Clowns. So, Horace, as a builder, if you become king, how will you build up the server's systems and infrastructure?
I'm running for king not because I want to rule, but because I want to build this server up. We deserve a world where every player has the freedom and the space and the protection to create amazing things. My focus is very, very simple. Together, we can build a server that finally feels safe.
All right, well, that was a great first round. Next up, though, we have Nappa versus Tom LWSM. So, both of you are mercenaries, which means you've done various tasks for people to vote for you. What's one promise that you can make to everybody here that you will actually keep if you become king?
I promise that as king, you will be free. I will eliminate all threats that stand to oppose your freedom. Throughout my days on the server, I've watched civilizations of peaceful players be destroyed because of people who wanted to take away their freedom. I tried my best to stop them, but I'm only one man. I will no longer have that issue when I'm king.
All right, well, that was a pretty good speech. Tom, you can go now.
Hi. So, first of all, like I always did, I will continue helping people if I'm becoming king. And, of course, what is really important to me is that everyone on the server will feel safe. And one last thing, everyone will get free baguettes.
Baguettes. Ooh, yeah.
I could totally go for a baguette right now, but we gotta go through Slacho versus Friendly. Oh. Seems they have a little rivalry.
We wouldn't have a rivalry with the next Mafia member.
Those guys seem to have a lot of banter with each other, but hopefully maybe not with 4C versus Purpled.
Yo, hello everyone.
Okay.
Hello.
You guys both got your votes in very different ways. 4C from Redstone and Purpled from being a mercenary. What will you guys do when the kingdom requires something that can't be built with redstone or bought with power?
I mean, Redstoner's power come from more than just redstone itself. It's not about fancy contraptions or unique mechanics, but the way that we treat each other. We look out for each other, united. And if something were to ever occur, we would work through it together. I don't think there's a problem that can't be solved.
Oh, that sounds very wholesome for Civet. What do you say, Purple?
I mean, I agree in some ways where, like, yes, the single thing that a person is known for doesn't define them, but I also feel like when it comes to what skills I do know, I think going into this, having knowledge of fighting and having knowledge of gaining things through power and through force is going to be more valuable. I think it's just, I think I have the experience to get it done more than just building a piston door.
A piston door. That's crazy that you limit it to just a piston door. Interesting. Okay.
I like 4C.
Well, I'll invite next Jumper Who versus Boosper.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I know people have voted for me, and one person in particular wants me to win, but I honestly just don't care too much about it personally. So, although it might make some people upset, from here on out, I'm dropping out of the election.
That was unexpected.
Wow.
Well, let's see what Booster has to say with his speech instead. Booster, you can start your speech. Booster? The stage is all yours. Is he there? Well, let me introduce next Spinlow versus Arachnid. Yo, what is he doing with all these people? You brought a big crowd with you. But if we look at the top of that leaderboard and look all the way down, you're right at the bottom. What can you say for yourself that will convince everyone here to vote for you?
Everybody loves an underdog story. He might have like a tough speech, but do we got bread though?
What, you don't got bread? He don't got bread.
Don't got bread.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Roll it. All right. Yeah. I got motion from the far lands all the way to Sky Civ. Foliage head and netherite wash. See what the time is.
To me, the audience, I think that crown is staying in the cosplay drawer, but we'll see how he does. Well, second to last, we have Sir Pig versus Phi Mauda. Y'all are both candidates from Capital City. If y'all elected king, what will you do to improve the lives of people inside Capital City? Sir Pig, what do you say?
Well, honestly, there's no need for me to really change anything Capital City since it's pretty clear that I've done a good job as mayor of Capital City. As far as I'm aware, players are safe and have a place to live.
Where's Radoon's been?
Very
we haven't
graceful,
seen
I
Radoon's in a
see.
minute.
Well, what about you, Phi Mauda?
Well, I really don't respect what Sir Pig has done all that much, but I don't want more of the same. Our players really deserve better. If I'm elected, I want to make Capital City a better place for everyone. The very first thing I'll do is I'll lower the taxes. No one should feel like they're going to lose everything just because they can't keep up with payments. I also want to open our doors to players coming in from spawn and just kind of helping them get settled in and giving them a real place where they can feel safe and supported from the moment they arrive. Capital City shouldn't just work for a few people, it should be a home for everyone. And to be honest, this isn't just about ruling for me, it's more about building the kind of home I wish I had the day I couldn't afford my taxes. So if I become queen, no one gets left behind.
No way! There's no way! There's absolutely no way! Let's go! Let's actually go, bro! That's crazy!
Now, for the final matchup, the debate that everyone here has been waiting for, we have LETTUCEK versus
Parrot X2!
Parrot X2!
Hello!
Let it ride, chap.
Good luck, old friend. Fortunately for you, justice always wins.
We'll see.
Let's start with you first. If you were to become king, what would you even do to help this server?
Well, instead of talking about what I would do, we can talk about what I've already done. Under the influence of law, places like Capital City, Redstone Town, and other local civilizations have experienced mass wealth increases and lots of increased protection, let me tell you that much. We're even trying to expand our outreach even further to places like the Amplified and even the legendary Farlands. So I like to think that I've been doing a lot.
See, that's a really interesting point, Lettuce, but the issue is, in order for me to even get into this election in the first place and acquire the votes that I have, me and my friend traveled hundreds of thousands of blocks out to this remote jungle village. And there, we found that the law had absolutely no presence. And because of that, outside of the general area of spawn, any civilizations don't have the ability to thrive because the law, which promises to protect everybody and serve justice, refuses to do their job.
That's a bold accusation. I'll have you know Rome wasn't built in a day, my friend. If you haven't heard, we've been liberating the Great Sea from its pirate oppressors as of recent memory. So as you can see, I'm currently putting in a lot of work.
Well, Parrot then, how about you? If you were to become king, what will you do?
I think there's a massive issue on this server that needs to be addressed. Out of all the players that spawn in on this server, 90% of them don't even make it out of spawn. And then past that, 90% of the people who even do survive spawn are forced to live on this server without any food, without a safe place to live, without any of those things. So first, I'm gonna have to build food farms across the entire server that can provide everybody with constant sources of food. In addition to that, Capital City will be expanded. And on top of that, something that I did want to bring up, Lettuce, what happened with the 1,000 players who died?
Well, it's a touchy subject for me, but they were all killed in combat, unfortunately, in our attempt to capture Flame and Wemmbu.
But I don't understand. So the 1,000 players who died were all under your command, right?
That's correct.
So you sacrificed 1,000 players to capture one?
I sacrificed? I'm offended.
Lettuce, what's to say that you even have Wemmbu in custody still? If I asked you to bring him out here 12 hours from now, are you sure you could do that? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna be 100% honest with everybody. I got word that Wemmbu has escaped law custody. I got word that Lettuce, who sacrificed 1,000 players to take Wemmbu into custody, 1,000 of you all, doesn't even have Wemmbu anymore. Wemmbu got out.
Well, that's a bold claim, my friend.
I mean, you want to prove me wrong?
Well, it's not like it really matters.
Unless you can bring Wemmbu out here in 6 hours.
Well, I shouldn't have to take orders from a murderer.
What?
Because, everyone, the hunt for the killer of our beloved lawman, Jackman 102, is over, and they are standing right to my left. This, everyone, is Parrot. The person standing up right here next to me is the person who brutally murdered our innocent lawman. And the difference between us is that I don't make my statements without evidence. See, I had my investigation unit investigate his room, and we found Jackman's items stored right in Parrot's very chest. And because of this action, to make an example of criminals like Parrot,
he's being framed.
We're going to be executing you right here and now. People of Unstable, I've made it clear over and over that as long as the law is around, justice will always be served. And now, Parrot, I'm gonna need you to take off your armor. It's the end of the line for you.
Wait, what? Are you kidding me? Are we kidding me? This was supposed to be a debate. A debate. And you're coming here and you're...
Parrot, what is your friend doing here? You threatening me?
Theo, it suddenly dawned on me as to what had just happened. This wasn't about justice. This was a calculated move by Lettuce. He knew from the beginning that I had killed Jackman, but he had purposely withheld that information, turning it into a massive deal just so he could expose me in front of the whole server, which would further increase his influence. And no matter what I did from this point, whether I ran or stayed, there was no way I could win the election now. I mean, like...
This is a bad look on you, Lettuce K. The entire server...
Wait. It was me. I did it. I killed him.
What are you saying?
I knew I just had to hide his loot, and I decided it was a convenient place at a time to just put it in Parrot's room. I just needed a place to hide everything.
Wait, what? What are you saying, bro? Spectacle, that's not like...
Parrot, just trust me.
Shut up.
But this doesn't change anything. Even if they're
What
within
do you
the
mean?
law, it's my job to bring justice. Even if that means some of my former closest allies. Now, Spectacle, I'm gonna need your armor.
Lettuce, come on,
he's
bro.
about to die.
Lettuce.
I'm sorry? Why are you standing in the way?
Because how
Really
are you
think
gonna
so? Okay,
execute
I'll
him in
just
front of the
put-
whole
no.
server? How is this fair?
Spectacle,
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask that you get in the cauldron.
Okay, but
Drop an anvil on his head?
I don't want to die.
Bro. Stop. Spectacle, get out.
You can be.
It was literally
you-
me.
you
It was
can-
genuinely.
It's okay, Parrot. I've decided to do this.
For the punishment of killing one of our own lawmen. You were to meet the same fate as him. Eye for an eye.
Seven's chat.
You fit the most to rule the server. That's why it's my duty to help you get there.
Off with his head. And let it be known that if anyone tries anything like that, to any of you, to anyone in law, that I'm not afraid to do this again. This is merely an example of how we will stop these criminals across our server with swift and certain justice. Thank you. You've all been wonderful.
This backfired, chat. This did not go well. I think if anything, the people like him even more. God.
The capital city's under attack. Capital city's under attack.
What?
Capital city's under attack. Oh my god, capital city's under attack.
Oh, maybe spoke? I wonder if that's in regards to spoke. Oh, yeah, because Parrot showed up. Yep, it
Oh my
spoke.
gosh. Are you serious?
So it's Parrot who saved the day, not the law.
What?
Dude, that would take so long to go up.
Are you serious?
Oh, there's spoke. That's crazy. There's a lot. He was about to blow up Capital City, bro. Merry Christmas, chat. Merry Christmas. way downtown. Thought Maypick was dead, chat.
They're all destroyed. All 4 of them. Yo, are you good?
They sent you. They sent you. They sent you. What do you... You think breaking some repeaters is gonna fix this? Here, take a look. Just take a look inside.
I already saw, bro.
Look in all of them. Look in all of them.
Spoke, please.
Who is with you? No, are you just alone? There's no one else here. Is this how they accept defeat? Parrot, I don't know why they sent you. I don't know if they want you dead. I don't know why. I have no reason to kill you.
I came here by myself, bro. What do you mean they sent me?
Well, you at least got my message, right? Or at least someone got my message.
What message are you talking about? Spoke, you're about to blow up the home of like hundreds of players. This is my home too. I don't know what could have possibly caused you to be in this situation in this state.
Parrot, they killed him.
God, his acting here,
They
chat.
killed my friend. They killed... It doesn't matter. He's not with you. I asked them to bring him if he was captured, if he was at least imprisoned. That's what I was hoping for.
I have no
You think
clue
I
what
want
you're
to blow
talking
this
about.
place? You think I want to do this? You think I wanted to kill
Spoke. Calm down, bro.
They killed him. He's actually dead. He's actually dead. So why? You think I'm already this far into this? I don't understand why.
But what good is it going to do you if you go through with this?
Because they think they can just kill him. They think they can just destroy. They have, with no consequences, they have destroyed my home. They have
I don't
moved
know
me
who they
thousands
but I
of blocks.
guarantee you.
Leo, Lettuce, everybody in charge, everyone that says they're for justice, and then when it's perfectly convenient, they'll just do this to you. What I'm doing right now is nothing compared to what they have been doing for months on end. You've seen Spawn. You've seen what this server has come to. It is not the faults of us. Parrot, we've seen a normal server. We've seen a normal, we could just play. I don't understand. They just kill, they destroy, I've been moved thousands of blocks away. I don't have a home anymore. I don't have a friend anymore. I never intended to blow this place up. I never intended to, but if he's actually gone, I don't understand what's stopping me. What's stopping me? It's all ready to go, Parrot. Do you at least want to watch?
Spoke, you can't do this. You can't.
Parrot, I swear to God.
If you do this, there's going to be hundreds of people in the same exact...
You don't understand what I'm saying. If I were to kill your closest friends, someone you cared about more than anyone else on the server, if that person was left dead, banned, then maybe you'd understand how I felt right now. Are you ready?
I mean, in theory, you're right, except that probably all the people that you're thinking about are already dead. I've been around on this server just as long as you have, Spoke. I've gone through just as many things as you have. And to think that you're the only one who's lost one of their friends is just not true. What even happened?
Spitting facts, bro. They talk him down, Parrot.
Mapic's your best friend, right?
Yeah.
Best friends just don't die on you that easily, bro. I'm sure he's still somewhere out there alive.
I'm sorry, Parrot. I'm... dude. I made a mistake. Okay. Look, Parrot, I don't plan on igniting this. I don't plan on doing anything here anymore. I just want to leave. Are you gonna turn me in? Are you gonna tell them where I fly off to, where I go?
Nah, I mean, I don't really have a reason to. And besides, like, you have a friend to find, right?
You got a friend in me.
You're right, Parrot. Thank you. I was seriously about to just blow this place up over possibly nothing. Maybe people would have called me an idiot. Oh man. Okay. Well,
all right. See ya.
I gotta go before reinforcements get here, but Parrot.
Yep. Yeah.
Go and be the best king Unstable's ever seen, man. The server needs you.
Over the course of the next few days, word started spreading around the server about what I had done in Capital City. And despite what had happened in the debate, for some reason, players started to vote for me. And somehow, by the end of the first 2-week round, I had managed to slip my way into the top 8 candidates.
Get that new digs, bro.
No, dude.
What's wrong, Lettuce?
Everything's wrong. Everything. Don't you get it?
Not really. I mean, you're still winning by 6,000 votes.
Yeah, I know, but I should have known. Spectacle was a traitor.
Yeah, I know. It's really unfortunate that he killed Jackman.
Ace! Are you stupid? Spectacle didn't kill Jackman. I watched Parrot do it with my own 2 eyes. I even saw the death message. Spectacle took the fall for him because he's a traitor. And what was I meant to do, Ace? Tell the crowd that he's wrong? Spectacle wants Parrot to win. He sees something in him, and he was the one who proposed the rules of the election in the first place. He was snaking us the whole time.
I see, but what are you gonna do about it?
I need him gone. He knows that Wembu's gone. He's too much of a threat.
Who?
Parrot.
Les, what are you talking about? You can't just kill one of the candidates. That's not right.
Ace, that's the smartest thing you've said all day. You're right. I'm not gonna kill him. I can't. It's too much of a risk. And that's why I'm gonna leave this up to the other candidates.
What do you mean?
Ace, it's time to commence the purge.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe so that you don't miss what happens next in the election. And also, for the full story of the Unstable SMP, make sure to check out the other members.
Bro, stop playing with me, chat. The purge? Stop! Dude, chat, can you fathom? can you fathom a purge? Now, here's what I'm curious. Is it going to be a purge amongst the candidates, or is it going to be a server-wide purge? Dude, this next episode's going to be insane. Oh, come on. Merry Christmas, y'all. Yeah, 07's a spectacle. 07's him. I can't wait to see what's going on, dude. Parrot, yeah, saved Spoke from blowing up Capital City, which was pretty epic. And he's getting more votes. I think he's gonna win, but this next episode is gonna be a game changer. And chat, who knows? Maybe we're gonna get a new episode from Flame here soon. I know Spoke's not doing anything until after the holidays, and then we'll probably get a Wemmbu one here as well. But let me know what you guys thinking, please. Show Mr. Parrot some love by subscribing to his channel. And you know the deal. We're trying to get to 250,000 subs. So if you haven't yet, please smash the subscribe button. Join the Sauce Gang family. Enjoy the rest of your day. And remember, it's Eat Sleeping McBeats, and as usual, we count on another. That's all I got. Boom, I'm out. Cool. Got a bit of love for the Sauce Gang. Peace out, chat, boy.